Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this time we are going to be looking at BILT-HAMBER products, and I have a young apprentice. We have this MX5. As you can see, these wheels are white. These have been rattle canned, so we're just going to have to see how well they come out. We have the ball hole gazebo up, the summer is finally here. And we also have this Arbor p80 limited edition, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video, so keep watching. First up is the wheels and tyres. As normal, we always start here, so we are using BILT-HAMBER Surface HD, been diluted. There's pump sprayer all over the tyres and into the wheel arches. The first for the channel is the BILT-HAMBER auto wheels. Just going to give a good covering with that, and we'll see how these wheels come out. So while the auto wheels is doing its thing, get the tyre scrubber and start scrubbing those tyres. Got to get that dirt off. We're now going in with the oversized toilet brush, which is the EZ brush, or Easy brush, whatever you want to say it. Now, you probably noticed that I'm using the rim mats. Ground that we're on is very loose dirt and gravel, so instead of flicking stones up, we thought we'd get the rim mats out and sit the car on these. As you can see, the auto wheels is doing its stuff, so time for a rinse. So, time for the body. This is where my young apprentice Kit comes in, starts giving me a bit of a hand. So he was doing the other two wheels on the other side. So young apprentice is now helping out onto the body. You may recognise him, he may have been in a couple of videos before. So we have got the BILT-HAMBER TouchLess into the IK sprayer, which is about 2%. So we sprayed the car with that, and then we put mixed up another lot into the foam cannon. The reason we done this was because it was a hot day. The air was hot. Panels weren't too bad, but the air was quite warm. So the snow foam will stop it drying out. So we let the pre-wash do its job. So it's time for rinse. So we'll start from the bottom of the car, as always, which works best for us. So it's shampoo time. So it's the Dodo juice born to be mild. So we put this into the lance. Just helps with the panel temperatures as the day is getting warmer. It is the afternoon, but it is getting warmer. So we're just going to give a generous coating of the shampoo. And then we'll just use one bucket as the rinse bucket. First, before I get in with the wash mitt, I'm using a brush around the edges. So I use the brush with the shampoo, as shampoo holds a lot more lubricant in, more than a pre-wash does. So I shouldn't cause any damage to the paint. And now in with the wash mitt. Well, the wash mitt is from Dodo Juice as well. So Dodo Juice shampoo and Dodo Juice wash mitt. Young apprentice is doing the other side. He seems to have some cameras out. Wonder what he'll be doing. Don't forget the exhaust tip. It really sets the car out. So we're using a cloth on this one rather than trying to get a wash mitt in that small area. Now it's time for the rinse. So with the rinse, we'll start from the top and work our way down. now the car is rinsed, we'll be going in with the BILT-HAMBER fallout remover. We're going to be using this because we want to do a decon, as we're going to be polishing the car. So after a bit of dwelling time with the fallout, we go in with the wash mitts, so we make sure that the whole car has been covered. This works for us. We have tried it on previous videos, previous cars. It never causes any damage. So it's time to rinse again. Now it's the drying time, so we've got no rinse aids, no drying aids on this. We're just going to dry the car off. So I'm using a brand new mild deep drying towel. So now it's all been dried, all had the decon and everything else. We're in with the gloss enhancement polish. So we are using the 3D Car Care Speed and my Rufus polisher. So we're just spreading it, and then we'll go into speed 1 to 2. We don't need any quicker than that. As you can see, we have a few defects to get out, so we'll continue with this. So we are now on to the last job, and that is to dress all the tyres. So with this, we'll be using the Monster Shine Aqua Gloss tyre dressing. So welcome back to the van. So let's go back from the start. So we first used the BILT-HAMBER Surfex HD. Yes, it's a type of all-purpose cleaner, or is an all-purpose cleaner. I've used it previously on paintwork and I didn't really get on with it. So I use it for wheel arches and tyres. Works well for this type of thing. The auto wheels was a first, so first to the channel and first to me. So I did order it, and I spoke to someone else who says you don't really have to agitate the product. So I didn't, and it worked well. To be fair, it worked well. It'd probably work better if you agitate it a bit more, or agitate it at all. So yeah, that would work well. I would buy it again. It's the kind of product you don't need to use every time, because it has got a bit of fallout in it, so you're not going to need that every time you clean your wheels. But again, it's a very good product. The touchless, well, we've used it previous videos, previous cars, previous jobs. We know it is a good product. Now I do find it works better through the sprayer than the lance gun, but again, it's down to preference. It works both ways. You use less product if you use it through the sprayer than you do the lance, so depends what you want to do. Obviously, it's a hot day, I'd always recommend a lance. It takes longer to dry out. So again, a fantastic product. The BILT-HAMBER products work extremely well. Born to be Mild by Dodo Juice. It's a fantastic product. Really works well for hard watered areas. I'd highly recommend it, and it goes through the lance very well. So all those that are looking for that sort of thing, highly recommend it. Go check them out. So onto the 3D car care. Again, no issues with these products. I've used a good range of their polish and compounds and pads, and I'd recommend them from anyone who's starting out to a full-time professional detailer. These products are so easy and so versatile. They'll work in any conditions. Obviously, it's too hot. If the panels are like 60 degrees, wouldn't bother attempting it. I wouldn't bother attempting it if it's 60-degree panel temperature anyway. Just dry out too quick, and you're just going to cause yourself massive issues. So onto the Ava. So the Ava p80 limited edition. Yeah, limited edition. Not sure why it's limited edition, but I'm sure somebody could tell me in the comments. So the Ava, well, for me it's not ideal. Great, nice little setup at home. It would work well. For me to get it in and out my van every day, they're not the lightest of things, and at the end of the day, I don't want anything particularly heavy lifting into the van to pack away. Saying that, so we did 2 Mazdas on this day. That the first one was a single stage, and where my young apprentice was filming the other side, when I was rinsing the wheels down, I seemed to have knocked his camera over with the Ava. So the pressure is a strong pressure from that. Just be careful with the nozzles, unless you fancy a DeLorean, and it has a hell of a kick. So for me, I find the Ava p80 a bit too powerful for what I would need. Not saying it's not a good machine, it's a very good machine, and it has a long warranty. However, for what I want and what I do, this machine probably too powerful for me. If you've got cars with delicate paint or older cars, don't even attempt it unless you don't like them. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to put the thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and go check out Paul Dolden Details videos. Check him out. Catch you up with you next time.